So it seems that one of the things people have been talking about that potentially could become a reality is becoming a reality when it comes to stores like Best Buy and my former employer at one point, Wal-Mart, which I might end up going back to, if things work out, the way I believe they could, courtesy of a letter, if you know what I mean. But anyway, reports are going around that Best Buy is planning to no longer sell DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4K Blu-rays starting next year. And the same could be said for Walmart, but the difference is it's only applied to video games like the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4 and 5, the Xbox Series X and Xbox One S, if you will, stuff like that. They no longer plan to basically sell physical media in that category. And like I say, the same goes for Best Buy when it comes to, the movies and stuff. But I think, honestly, this is a mistake on their part. I really do. And it's obvious why they're doing it, though. Everything is going digital. There's a lot of films that, have been coming out that are mostly becoming digital releases first before getting physical releases. So I can understand that maybe, it may not be the best, driving force, sales-wise to have physical media, especially for the newer movies that have been in theaters, if you have to wait a little longer for them to be physically released. But I don't think this is going to be a good move. I really don't. I don't think this is going to be a good move. Now, I've heard rumors that Target wants to do something similar, but again, with Walmart and Target, these are just rumored. These are just rumors of the video games and other physical media stuff as well. It's just rumors, nothing confirmed. Best Buy has pretty much come out and said, hey, we're done. We're done with the physical media stuff when it comes to movies. Video games, on the other hand, that's a different story. But here's what I think is going to happen. I think Best Buy's decision is going to come back to bite them. I really do. Because I guarantee you a lot of people are going to be going into Best Buy to want to buy some physical media. And I guarantee you what's going to happen is that when they go and ask for when other copies will come in, and then they get told, oh, we're not going to do any more copies because we're done doing physical media, people are going to get upset. They are going to complain to the higher-ups at Best Buy, and they're going to say, why aren't you doing physical media anymore? That's stupid. That's unethical. That's not right. People still collect physical media. I guarantee you what's going to happen is not only will it backfire on them, but it's going to cause Best Buy to basically reconsider from a corporate standpoint, okay, maybe we should do physical media, but I think what's going to happen is Best Buy is going to focus more on the more popular physical media, like what sells more, from a physical media standpoint, and obviously that's 4K and Blu-ray. And I think it'll be like a Pacific kind of Blu-ray, like if SD on Blu-ray sells a lot more than regular Blu-ray, because, hey, regular Blu-ray, you also got a 4K, and 4K both has the 4K and the Blu-ray and even the DVD at times. I think it'll be more of a, I guess you could say, strategic, method to go to consider, when it comes to wanting maybe to retain selling physical media. So I think what's going to happen is when they start this, movement to not do physical media anymore, people, probably even now as I'm doing this, as I'm recording this, people are not going to be happy with them, and they're basically going to reconsider their decision. I guarantee, sorry about that, but like I was saying, to me, they're going to get a lot of backlash, and they're going to probably reconsider their decision is what they'll do. Now, they might even do that a lot sooner because, of course, we got Black Friday coming up, next month, and Black Friday is a big selling point. And I guarantee you, people that are hearing about this news about, hey, we're no longer going to do physical media, they're going to basically be buying up a lot of physical media to be like, hey, you don't think physical media is a big deal or could sell? Guess what? We're proving you wrong here. So, to me, that's what's going to probably happen to really kind of like send the message, start a little bit of a movement to convince Best Buy, hey, reconsider your decision not to do physical media, movie-wise and all that, because it still sells. It still sells. So again, I think what's going to happen is you're looking at Black Friday as a moment of where people are going to send a message about that, about how they feel about it. And then I think when Best Buy, if they still consider it, if they still go through with it, I guarantee you they're going to change their minds before next year is out. And I guarantee you before 2024 is out, you will see the return of physical media in the stores. But I think what's going to happen is they're going to specifically focus, on a certain kind of physical media. And that's going to be the 4Ks and mostly the Blu-rays, but the Blu-rays that are kind of like SD on BD stuff, if you will, because those sell more than regular Blu-rays, and 4Ks are basically the physical media to go with when it comes to movies nowadays. So I expect that to be the result. And as far as Walmart and goes with video games, again, that's just a rumor that they might consider doing it. And look, they'll still sell games and all that, but it'll mostly be the digital cards. But honestly, I think they're going to be reconsidering that too. Again, people, Black Friday, they're going to come around. They're going to be buying up some video games. There's no doubt. They're going to be buying up some video games. They're going to be buying up some PS5s, some slim PS5s and stuff like that. Both the digital and mostly the physical versions, the disc versions. And that's going to send a message. That is going to send a message. The OLED Switch versions are going to send a message. All the Xbox One S's are going to be sold. All of the Xbox Series X and Series X, or Series S and X, I should say. Those are going to get sold, and those are all disc-wise. The disc versions are going to send a message of, hey, physical media is still relevant when it comes to video games. So expect Black Friday to be a start, in my opinion, of a movement to send a message to Best Buy to keep the physical media going for movies, which mostly I think will be the 4Ks and things like SD and BD. And as well as a message to Walmart and maybe even Target to an extent of, hey, keep the physical games in stock because, look, we're buying them up here and everything. And, we don't always want to have to go online and wait for them, because we don't know what's going to happen. You need to keep them in stock. So I think Black Friday 2023 is going to be a moment, a day where people will be sending a message to these places of, hey, keep physical media in stock no matter what it is. That's just my opinion. But let me know what your thoughts are. What are your thoughts on Best Buy deciding to end physical media, movie-wise? And do you think it's going to come back to backfire them to the point that the method they may go with to kind of maybe bring it back or keep it around is the 4K direction and the SD and BD? Let me know what your thoughts are on that. And let me know what your thoughts are on Walmart and maybe even Target to an extent, rumored to be considering removing the physical aspect, if you will, of the, of the video games, that they sell, like Switches, and PS4s, 5s, and Xbox One S's and Xbox, Series X and X games and all that. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think Black Friday will basically be the moment where they send a message of, hey, reconsider what you're doing because this may not be the best idea? Like, we get the idea that things are going digital, that's fine, but how long is that going to last? Because we know how digital is. Digital sometimes could be, something that you keep around for a while, but who knows? We'll see what happens. But let me know what your thoughts are. Comment below, live chat during the premiere. Talk to y'all later.